2 Canadian nationals are being detained here.
Tonight we have confirmation that a second Canadian has been detained in China.
Chinese authorities have formally arrested 2 Canadians.
Close to 1 year since Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor's arrest, the 2 Canadians remain in solitary confinement. The lights in their cells on all hours of the day. Reading and writing are rare luxuries. Their only contact with the outside world comes from monthly consular visits. Still, those close to the detainees say they're hanging on.
He's strong, he's resilient, he maintains a sense of humor.
Meanwhile, the Huawei executive, whose detention is widely believed to have sparked their arrest, is out on bail, living in a Vancouver mansion.
Nobody is expecting that his conditions will match hers, but there's such a wide gulf that then there's so many basic improvements that could be brought to him that we're hoping that the Chinese authorities would listen.
The Canadian government calls the welfare of Kovrig and Spavor an absolute priority. A spokesperson for Global Affairs says the new Foreign Affairs Minister raised the detention of the Canadians directly with his Chinese counterpart on his 3rd day on the job. He described the conversation to others as productive and quite long. But some members of Canada's diplomatic community say it's time to get tougher.
If we continue to make no response of any meaningful nature, we appear to be giving tacit consent to China to continue to engage in activities which violate the normal norms of diplomacy.
This former Canadian diplomat to China says Ottawa can send a strong signal to senior Chinese leadership right at home by targeting their children and grandchildren.
There's 146,000 Chinese students in Canada. The Canadian education system is highly prized. I think we should probably think about simply lifting their visa and sending them home.
But retaliation carries risk. They say the release of the 2 Canadians would take a diplomatic breakthrough. Olivia Stefanovic, CBC News, Ottawa.